What's up guys, Phil here from Furious Technology. Today I'm going to go over 10 amazing tricks for your iPhone. Now not all of these may be new to you, but a lot of them are just really underused. So I'm going to teach you how to do them, and it's definitely going to improve the way you use your iPhone. And the first trick that I'm going to show you has to do with taking a screenshot. Most people know how to take a screenshot regularly. You just hold your power button and your volume up button down. But once you've taken a screenshot, a lot of people will go in, save that picture and all that before they actually go ahead and send it. A cool trick that you can do is when you take that screenshot, you can just go ahead and just hold down on that screenshot, and that's going to bring up people that you've recently talked to, as well as give you options to airdrop and message and all of that stuff right from that picture directly. So just holding that picture down and then being able to send it out just makes it a lot easier than going back, saving it, and doing all those extra steps. So a lot of people will do this. They'll take that screenshot, they'll click on that screenshot, they're gonna go done, and then either save that screenshot to your photos and then go ahead and send it. But it's just super easy if you just, we'll just go ahead, delete that, and we'll just take that screenshot again. And all you do is just hold it down, and that's just gonna pop up the easy way to send that screenshot right away. And our next tip is how to navigate easier through Safari by accessing your history when you're going through links. So we've got engadget.com right here. We're gonna click on several different links here just to create a little bit of history built up. So I've created a couple of different links. Let's click even on that one right there. There we go. So we've got a couple different links built up of some sort of random barbecue here. And let's say I want to go back to the previous page, or I want to go back to the beginning on where I started. And sometimes also an ad will pop up and it'll kind of distract you, and then you can't get back to your previous page. So the easiest way to do this is if you look at the back button right here, that little arrow at the bottom, all you have to do is hold that down for a few seconds, and that's going to pop up your page history from this window that's open. So if we want, we can just go back right to the beginning just by clicking on engadget.com. And this just makes it a lot easier to navigate around Safari and access previous links that you were at. And also, if you want to, you can go do the reverse way. So if you tap on the forward, hold that down for a few seconds, and you can look at the history that's ahead of you as well, and you can go back to that page a little bit easier. Another cool trick within Safari that you can do is if we click on the tabs button right here, and let's say I want to search through my tabs a certain website or a couple different sites that had related to each other, all I have to do is swipe down from the very top, and we get this little search tabs that comes up. And let's go ahead and search NHL. And you can see all the tabs that are correlated to NHL. So I've got 3 of them open right there. So it's easy to find those ones. So let's say I was searching for a gift of some sort. I can search through my tabs and I can find all the links with that gift. Alternatively, if you do want to close all those links because you don't want someone to see your phone and see all those gifts or see those certain sites that you were searching for, if we actually click on the cancel, just hold that down, and that's going to allow you to close 3 tabs matching NHL, which I searched. So go ahead and close those down, and it will just pop up with all my other remaining tabs. Another trick that you can do as well is if we actually hold down your tabs button right here, you can go ahead and close all 7 tabs. This tab, open up a new tab or a new private tab. So this is super handy, rather than a lot of people will go open this and they'll just swipe through or click on your X, but you don't have to do that now. You just have to hold down your tabs button and go ahead and go close all 4 tabs and then just confirm it. And our next trick is for our music lovers that like to listen to their music from their iPhone out loud. So if you put your phone on your desk, or if you have it just sounding like this and you want to turn music on, I'm going to tell you how to make it much louder. So first thing we're going to do is go over to settings, and then we're going to scroll down to music, and we're going to go over to EQ. You can see right now mine is just set to off. The setting that you're going to want to switch it to is late night. Let's go ahead and test it first, what it sounds like with off. There we go. So it's not too bad. It sounds okay, but let's go ahead and switch it right over to late night. And wow, amazing how much louder it is on late night. Alternatively, if you use AirPods and you want to make this sound louder with your AirPods, check out the flat setting. Just select that one, try it with your AirPods, and I bet you it's going to be much louder. And the next trick is a really cool way to find out if your iPhone is still eligible for warranty repair. A lot of people might buy a used iPhone or get one from a family member and not know if that iPhone is still eligible for warranty. Your iPhone must be updated to at least iOS 12.2. If it is, go into Settings, General, About, and you'll see right here, mine says AppleCare Plus. Yours might say Limited Warranty. Either way, you can see if your phone has any warranty left. AppleCare Plus gives you your physical liquid damage coverage and glass repair coverage. Limited warranty is just your standard warranty coverage. If we look on mine, it does say September 20th of 2020 is when it expires. So I know my phone is currently still in warranty, but if yours is expired, it will definitely say that it's expired there. This is just a much easier way to see if your phone is still eligible for repair, because a lot of people will go search the serial number on the Apple website or go drive into an Apple store directly. You can see all this information right on your iPhone itself now. The next trick is an easy way to see which notifications you have within a folder. You can see right here, I've got a bunch of different folders. And if we look right here, there is some numbers on these folders. So rather than clicking on those folders and going through it, finding the application that has the notification, all I can do is 3D click right on one of the folders directly, just by holding right there. And then this will pop up right here. And this one says there's a notification on Netflix, so I can just go ahead and click on Netflix and see what that notification is. And our next trick has to do with your keypad. Your keypad actually does have a lot of different shortcuts and icons built right into it that you may not know or may not see. So what we can do is if we actually, let's say it's 25 degrees outside and I want to type in that degrees logo. And if we click on here, I don't see it anywhere. Where is the degrees logo? If we actually hold down the 0 button, and that's going to pop up with that little degrees logo right there. So that's really, really cool. I used to go into Google and try and find it on Google and then copy and paste it into whatever I'm writing, but I didn't know it's actually built right into your keyboard. Another cool thing is if you click on, say, the $sign, and you can pull up different currencies. What I would recommend is just go right into your keyboard and just hold down on a lot of the different icons within here, and it will pop up with a lot of other different icons that you can use. It just makes typing a lot easier. Another cool thing is if you see your little cursor right here and say you want to correct a word or change a word, all you have to do is hold down on your space bar, and your space bar will allow you to precisely place that little cursor wherever you'd like, and then you can start typing again. Today's video is brought to you by my recommended cases on Amazon. In the description box below, I'm going to include a link of all of my recommended case options for your iPhone, including this one, which is from Supcase. If you see this case right here, it's a great color option, great all-around protection for your camera, plus it nicely shows through your iPhone. This one will be linked below, as well as my other case recommendations. Make sure you go check those out. And the next trick has to do with charging your battery. Some people might not know this trick, and some people might think this trick is just an old one, but it still works to this day. What you want to do is if you see your battery level is very, very low and you want to throw it onto the charger and get a quick 5 or 10 minute charge before you leave, you should go ahead and turn your phone into airplane mode. So airplane mode, turn Bluetooth off, and also turn your brightness all the way down, just so that your phone's using the least amount of power possible while it's charging, and it will charge a lot faster. So you can give yourself a quick 5 to 10 minute charge and give yourself probably 10% as opposed to having all that stuff turned on and probably only getting about 6%. And our next trick has to do with your camera. If we go into your camera, by default, there's certain video settings that are turned on. And if you want to actually take your video into post and maybe slow the footage down or change the footage, you want to change your video recording aspect ratio and the frames per second. So we're going to go into settings, and then we're going to scroll down to camera. And then if you look right here, it says record video in 1080p 30 frames per second, record slow-mo. So if we click on that record video, you can actually change the different aspect ratio as well as the frames per second. If we click on 4K 60, that means you're gonna get the highest quality video, but also with a 60 frames per second. So you're gonna be able to slow it down quite a bit. So you're gonna get that really cool crisp slow-mo footage. The only thing, if you look at this, it uses a lot more space for recording. So if you don't have have a lot of space in your iPhone and you still want to record video, I would recommend bringing it down to 1080p 30 or even 720, and that's going to use a lot less memory while recording video and still allow you to take video with your phone. And our next trick has to do with setting up wireless devices like new Wi-Fi networks or Bluetooth. Before, you would have to go into your settings, find your Bluetooth, find your Wi-Fi, but now they've made it a lot easier. All you need to do is swipe down, go to your settings right here. You can see we've got Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, and all you need to do is just long press on one of those, and that's going to pop up this little menu right here. And if we want to search for Wi-Fi networks around us, we just hold down the Wi-Fi, and that's going to search for different networks around me. And if we hold down Bluetooth, and that's going to search different Bluetooths around me, and we can go right into your Bluetooth settings directly, or we can just pair a new Bluetooth device directly from here. So they just made it a lot easier as opposed to going through settings and finding it that way. And our next trick has to do with haptic feedback. If you are a user of Face ID, it's a really cool feature, but one thing that they've added to iOS 13 is haptic feedback when using Face ID. So what we're going to do is go into settings, accessibility, and Face ID and attention. And then there's haptic on successful authentication. We're going to turn that on, and now every time you access Face ID, your phone's going to vibrate slightly. It's kind of like a physical unlock sensation. It's just super awesome. I really like that feeling of knowing that my phone's unlocked and it's gone through the process successfully. And also when using Apple Pay, it's going to give you that haptic feedback to let you know that that pay has gone through successfully. Just another good physical touch to the haptic feedback, which is a great feature inside of iPhone. And that's going to wrap up part 1 of this video. If you learned any new tricks from this video, comment down below and let me know. Or if you knew a lot of these tricks in this video, make sure you let me know down below as well. Hit that like button, it really helps me out either way. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.